all the way down, but you want to go into the heels. It's going to make you a better athlete because you have these arms like you're sprinting 100 meters. 20 seconds. You have control. You do this. You fell out of control. Go. Come on, guys. Keep going.
What's going on, everyone? Listen, I just finished Speed and Agility from Insanity, and I mean, besides the one I did, which is the last video I have on my channel, Charles Leslie, when I was visiting him in Oregon, that was the first workout we did on my first full day while I was in Oregon. But that's really it. I mean, we did, besides that week, a bunch of hiking things, or we did hiking, rafting, and can't even talk, obviously, but let me actually get right to it. I haven't really done consistent workouts for the last, well, month maybe, 5-6 weeks at max, but the last stuff I really did that was somewhat consistent was when I was doing my Insanity updates for Asylum. Then I kind of did workouts sporadically here and there, and after that I got myself so scatterbrained. I've been building my business, which is, you know, it's awesome. I've been spending a lot of time developing different things, working on websites, working on the team, and helping encourage other people. But last night I had one of those moments where I was kind of reflecting and contemplating, obviously, where I'm at so far in my goals, and I'm seeing the business do some great, you know, having some awesome growth, which is great. But then I remembered, you know, why did I even start the whole business as a Beachbody coach? Why? Well, if you go to my first couple of videos, it's because of my passion for health and fitness and the transformation my own body went through. You see, the first thing that makes a successful Beachbody coach is committing to your own fitness, committing to your own journey, transforming your own life, obviously being a part of the product, and being a leader that people can follow, leading by example. And you know, I got thinking over the last 4 to 6 weeks, minus that week in Oregon. I mean, that was just a given. Obviously, Chaz and I hanging out are going to do all kinds of activities. I mean, I was sore the entire week between Asylum. We did our own weightlifting circuit. We went rafting. We went hiking. We went rock climbing. I mean, well, bouldering, which actually I think is more exciting. But we did all kinds of cool stuff. Besides that, though, I mean, I've been just kind of doing maintenance stuff. I've been eating all right, but my fitness level, the amount of energy I feel I've been consuming, just isn't on par. My body fat and all that stuff is about the same. My composition is about the same. However, I don't feel like I'm striving for the goals that I want, and that is to be, you know, tip-top condition. And I feel like I'm in great condition, but I want to work harder. So I'm faced with a new dilemma, and that really, all that comes down to is, I mean, some of you are going to be like, what, a dilemma? Because my dilemma is, well, I'll say it, I mean, time freedom, which is not my dilemma, but it's the result of what I'm doing with my time freedom. I built my business to the point where I'm able to do things I was never able to do before. When I started the business, I told myself when I was successful, I was going to travel with that time and that money that I make. So that's what I'm doing. And every month now, including the next several months, every month I'm going somewhere. Well, that brings together a new obstacle. And that is, for the time of my travels, besides the time in Oregon, hanging out with Chaz, you know, what am I going to do? You know, how can I fit in my workouts? I'm not always going to have a setup to do my standard workout programs. I don't always have my weights on me. Don't always have my Insanity stuff on me. But that's the great thing of the base of fitness I have and the knowledge I have that I've learned through doing programs is I feel I can do just about anything. But you know what it's like when you're traveling. Sometimes it's harder to get yourself motivated because you're kind of on the go. And your time is a little less, maybe the space you have is a little less. Like, for example, I'm going to be in Maine in a couple weeks. Well, my parents live, you know, it's a wooden house. I mean, the floors are really rickety, so I can't really do a whole lot of jumping. So I'm going to have to move it probably to the garage or something, which I don't know if I'm going to have the room, but I'm going to have to make do and do what I can. So I'm going to have to modify where I can. And that's an important thing I want to toss out to you is, you know, remember, even if you kind of dilly-dally or fall off a little bit, that is okay. But remember why you started. And, you know, that's what I remember. And you've seen me, if you followed me for any bit over the last couple of years in these videos, I ride a wave. I kind of go up and down. I'm not always working out every single day. Some people like to do that. I like to do it when I'm on that run, but then sometimes I get busy doing other things, and I don't always just stop working out, but I don't give it the same effort every single day that I am when I'm doing like P90X or Insanity. I might go for lower intensity walks or do just kind of sporadic stuff. But the key is I'm living a healthier lifestyle. I'm making healthier food choices, and I'm reminding myself when I do get off track why I even started. So here I am, killing myself, speed and agility, and getting ready for tomorrow's workout, and the next day, and the day after that. So if you're in one of those little things and maybe falling off a little bit, remember that's okay, that happens. That's just living a standard life. That's just being human. Okay, whatever you're striving for. Now, if you're training obviously for something, if you're training for a marathon or triathlon, you can't afford to do that. But if you're just living a healthier lifestyle, then every once in a while, if you're not doing Insanity, you're not doing P90X, but you're still doing physically active stuff, you're doing okay. But don't ever let yourself go so far off that you revert to maybe old ways or you know, just kind of fall completely off. And that's what I had to remind myself of what I was doing. Not falling off, but not at the level of intensity that I want. So I'm picking it back up. I'm doing what it takes. And doing what it takes is analyzing where you're at, contemplating where you're going, and doing something about it right now, today. And that's it. So do what it takes in your life. Know what you want, and go get it. See you guys tomorrow.